downtown New Orleans. The setting in this dome just serves to amplify the excitement of the folks in New Orleans as their Saints burst from the tunnel a moment ago. They're set, and we're set as well as the Saints get ready to do battle with the San Francisco 49ers. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
Ready? We're waiting. 54 Mike. Wild Bill. Deuce.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
Go.
Here's Hill. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 21, and they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. The big boy's big dream right there. He got to rumble and stumble all the way for 6.
Nothing like big man with football, is there? I mean, that brings people onto their feet every single time, and his dream was answered on that one, wasn't it? It was realized. He picks it off and takes it to the end zone.
Gold with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Makes the score Niners 7, Saints nothing.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Hey, kill. Hey, Delta.
Now Breeze to try again after the pick 6. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Hey, orbit.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. To throw is Breeze. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Ready? Yellow lady. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. Check 99. Hey, kill.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. And the tackle there by Quan Alexander.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Let's get it together, defense. 12, 12.
Hey, one set. Check.
Hey, foxtrot.
Here's Breeze to throw. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Credit the sack to the Oregon Duck, DeForest Buckner. 3rd and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here. Breeze going to throw. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain.
Easy, opposite.
54. Smooth. Check. Watch 54. Rip left. Hey, one set.
You're good. 5-4, ready. 5-9.
Here we go.
Breeze to throw for it on 4th. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
Let's go.
On 1st down, Hill. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
Down. Later.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
With the score, Niners 7, Saints nothing.
Ready. Yellow waiting.
Mike 54. Hey, they're scared.
11.
54's Mike. Check.
Bravo.
54.
To throw again on 2nd down. Breeze. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 15-yard line.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play, stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
He gets it complete to Harris. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
Let's go.
The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd down.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Get him.
5.
Out of the gun, Hill. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So that one will be accepted. So now then, the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal.
Break it down, fellas. Break it down.
Following the penalty, it's Kamara. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll run it with Kamara, and he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. And chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's 3rd down. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action.
21.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
Breeze now on 3rd and goal. And the pressure gets to Breeze as he's taken down. DeForest Buckner picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
3rd and goal, they decided to throw for it, but how about the play defensively? Couldn't find anyone open, left him nowhere to go with the football, had to absorb the sack.
That drive just seemed to go for an eternity. I could kind of hear our sponsor saying, hey, we need to get our product pushed here. But then it ends in a field goal.
Yeah, how about that? Not enough time for product placement, but plenty of time to get 3 points out of the deal. I know that the guys on defense, though, they wanted to get those products out there. They wanted to stop that drive, just were unable to do so.
And not a particularly good return here as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Here's a run on 1st down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard, 2nd and 11. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half.
11.
Right there, 54, right there. 50.
Hey, Echo.
I don't think you got it, son. Mike
21.
Mike 5-4.
Not here.
Mike 50.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Taking a shot for Samuel. And he can't quite intercept it. Zone coverage, free safety was there. Couldn't come up with it, and now it's 4th down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
I got you. Check the hot read.
Go ahead.
Here we go on 4th down with Garoppolo. Completes it to Samuel. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
Brandon, I have one word for you after that completion for a 1st down.
Lucky?
Analytics.
Well, the analytics say you punt the football there.
So we're changing to analytics as we go, right? What a big-time play for them, and really took a big-time chance.
Yeah, big-time first half chance. 33 yards that time. Well, that certainly changes things.
Yeah, I think the thought process is they take this lead into the locker room, run something simple here and run the clock out. Instead, they get the big play. Now they have a chance to increase what they've done in the first half.
Now Garoppolo. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
Here we go.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. On the screen, this is Coleman. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. To throw is Garoppolo. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. Got a man. He finds Sanders. Touchdown, 49ers. Emmanuel Sanders, as the first half is winding down. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here. They'll try and run it in with Coleman. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. And so they run it in on the two-point try. And it's so often, Charles, we talk about from the offense's perspective what you do on the two-point conversion. How about the defense? How do they play run versus pass?
It's really difficult for them because I think most teams want to play for the pass. That's what they see most teams do. And so are you able to mass enough people inside if the team decides to run it? Very difficult. I think what you're seeing a lot more now, people blitzing the two-point conversion. They want you to make a quick decision and make it right now.
There, the offense wins the battle for two. He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw, it's Breeze. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
They will run again with Coleman. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
I got you.
First down, San Francisco.
They'll run with Coleman on first down. Again, he finds an opening. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Tevin Coleman, 33 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, second half, no matter what. Whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
The Saints score first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
11. Mike, 54. Mike. Hey, seam 6. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Sammy. Hey, easy.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Hey, Charlie. Right there. 54. Right there. 54.
On first and 10, here's Breeze. This is a catch by Ted Ginn. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down. Breeze now on first down. Buying time to his left. He'll try and run it. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down. Throwing again on second down. Breeze finding Taysom Hill complete. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Breeze now on first down. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. The linebacker, Fred Warner, right there on the coverage.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped the pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. Ginn has it complete, and he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Saints make some inroads here to that deficit.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field, and that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, they tried to get two and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready.
You can't stop me.
And the 49er hands team does its job. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
They begin the drive with Coleman. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Here we go. Hey, gun.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
I got you. Check 52. Six guys.
On third down, here's Coleman. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on fourth down. This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They'll run it with Coleman. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape.
And Lobo.
Try to do better. Come on, QB, come on. Mike's 54.
Hey, Delta.
54.
Hey, we heavy on the edges,
54 is Mike, 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54, watch 54.
It's a party now.
Now Hill looking to throw on first. Hill's hit, and he lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, it's going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. 2-score game here in the fourth, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy, because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Hey, Haywood.
So after the INT, it's Breeze. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Getting the sack, the 227-pound linebacker, Quan Alexander.
Kill. Hey, box drop.
Throwing on second and long. Breeze. He'll air it out deep. And got his man. Complete. 20. 10. Touchdown. New Orleans. Michael Thomas, 74 yards. As his guys are back within a single score.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. A big spot now for the Saints as they'll indeed go for two. They're going to try and run. And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for two does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. And they got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, they were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes you can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
Play fake there to Coleman. Now Garoppolo. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Garoppolo on the bootleg. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Here's Garoppolo to throw. And Sanders has got it complete. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Garoppolo again. He's got the first down inside the 10. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Emmanuel Sanders, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Now Garoppolo and the Niners will come up and go for two.
Hey, gun.
Here's a toss coming right. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. They get the conversion. And, Charles, when you only have 2 yards to go, what do you think of the toss play? Because initially it kind of sets you back a little bit.
It does, especially if you get a lot of pressure coming towards you. But if you can get to the edge, if you seal the edge with your blocking, often your tackle or your tight end on what they call the play side where the ball goes, you can get to the corner, and that allows those big guys to get out ahead of the runner.
Ready. Yellow lady.
54 Mike. 6 man. Check curls. Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4.
On deck. 20 seconds.
On first down, Breeze. And the pressure gets to Breeze as he's taken down. Sheldon Day in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
51's the mic.
Kill. Easy.
On 2nd and 15 now. Breeze. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
5-1.
Quan Alexander in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. On 3rd and long, it's Breeze. Open man is Michael Thomas. A breakaway from Michael Thomas, touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns as his guys are back within a single score. Will Lutz on for the point after. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown. A little less than 90 seconds to go. This will be an onside kick. And the 49er hands team does its job. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
All day, every day, any day.
On first down, it's Coleman. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Good gain there on first down. It keeps them in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5.